morning. Happy Friday. This is the 25th day of June. So that's significant for a couple of reasons. It's the day after my birthday, which was the 24th. Also, it's the 15th episode of The Hero Show, which I don't even know how that happened. And it's Friday. It's Friday. So again, the name of the show was The Hero Show. That's what we're rocking with. My name is Sekou Wrights. HERO is an acronym. It means helping everyone reach optimism. So basically it means giving back. So anyway, this episode is the birthday recap episode. So yesterday was my birthday, as I just said, and there were a lot of things going on. I'm going to jump into a little bit of a story. I got a text from a friend of mine midway through the day yesterday. He asked me how my birthday was going. And I was doing something else, so I responded quickly. And then I looked at what I sent. What I sent back was best birthday ever. And I was like, is it? And so I had to sit and think about it. And yeah, it had been, and it was only, I don't think it was midday, it was like noon. It had been, and I had to think about why. And the why for me is something I talked about yesterday. The why is because this birthday, unlike any other birthday I've ever had, has been about service to others. So I was doing things for me that also benefited other people. And that has been a game changer psychologically. It has changed the way this birthday feels. And some of that was spontaneous. If you've been watching the show, you've heard me talk about the birthday movement of movement challenge, which happened spontaneously. But it's been such a blessing to me in addition to others. So in case you don't know about it, basically I decided to jog a mile a day for the month of June. And then other people joined in. And so it became this movement of movement with all these different people exercising every day in their own way. And why that's significant is because it makes me an inspiration to others in a significant way. Like, I've been classified as an influencer before, but in terms of selling products. Like, if a company wants to sell a product, they'll say, hey, Sekou, would you promote this product? And that's cool, but it doesn't compare to inspiring someone to be of service to themselves by exercising, by doing something for themselves that's healthy. So that's really significant. And I think I'm gonna skip around a little bit. So on that tip, when you do something for your body every day, you start to notice different things. And I have a lesson that I want to make sure that I ping towards the end of the show about what I learned. Well, what I learned a couple of days ago and relearned today. So I'm just making a little note. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so there's that, and the other things that I did for my birthday were also of service in different ways. Like, I launched a podcast season called the Living While Black season. And it's about Black folks telling their true stories of dealing with racism in the everyday world. And so a lot of those people have thanked me for the opportunity to give voice to those feelings. And so again, it's like I'm being a conduit. And then last night we did a screening of Test Driving While Black right here on the New Thought Media Network. Shout out to the New Thought Media Network for being so supportive of me personally, but also of this work that I'm doing around social justice. So they did a screening previously a couple months ago. And now last night we did a screening and a talk back. And it was fantastic. Like, we had a group of 6 people on and we talked about a lot of things. But the point is that it's still of service because we're helping change people's hearts and minds around racism, around what that looks like, what that feels like on the receiving end, by telling personal stories as opposed to promoting theories. It's easier to empathize when you connect to a personal story. So again, that's just another way that I felt like I was in service to others this birthday. I even gave away some gifts on my birthday, which surprised the recipients as much as it surprised me. But I think when you get in the spirit of being of service, it opens your mind to different possibilities. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do like Rev Melissa and just do kind of a quick update, a quick recap. So yesterday was my birthday, and I was on the New Thought Media Network here for the hero show, and then later we did the panel. Both of those are available on the New Thought Media Network on Facebook and YouTube, and on my pages on Facebook and YouTube for the replay. So catch the replay. If you didn't see the film and you want to check it out, it's still up. So go check it out. And the panel will happen right after that. It's all together in one block. So go check those things out. I also talked about how insufferable I was. I'm claiming past tense. Insufferable I was in terms of my birthday in the past, especially with significant others. And the way that I have figured out to get past that is to be of service. Because when you're of service to someone else, you don't have time to think about how people are going to be of service to you. Like, they don't really work together. So that has been my solution, and I will keep that moving forward. I will continue to do what I can to make my birthday and the other days of the year about being of service to others. And what else? I also talked about my my deer run and the flash, faith, and fitness, the three words that occurred to me as I encountered this deer in the middle of nowhere. It was wagging his tail at me. And yeah, so the idea there is the flash of inspiration you get will be answered prayer, but it's going to be so subtle you might miss it. So you have to condition yourself to be aware of these small flashes. And then you have to have faith, because the flash is going to be small and subtle, and you have to have faith to follow the path, follow the way. And that's very difficult. It sounds easier than it is. And then you have to have fitness to stay the course, because you could recognize the flash, you have the faith to follow the path, and then you could not have the fitness to carry on the path to completion. Like, you could quit, basically. And then you still won't get what it is that you've been praying for, what it is you've been asking for. So you gotta have all three things. You gotta recognize the flash, then you gotta have faith. Have faith, and you have to have the fitness to persevere. So I talked about that this week too. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna jump into the hero update and give these lessons that I just made a note of. So two things to carry into the weekend with you. One, find ways to be of service, because what I discovered last night on the panel is a way that I am of service that I didn't quite recognize, is that I am an inspiration to people. People see me doing something, and then it inspires them to do something else. So I'm a spark in some way, or I'm sparking something in them in some way, and I feel blessed and grateful for that. But the point is, you never know in what ways you can be of service to others. So experiment this weekend with being of service to others and see what comes up, because it definitely feels good to be of service to others, and then that leads to being of service to others in ways you won't expect. So it feels good. So that's that. And then also, what I want to say about the fitness challenge, the thing that I discovered a couple of days ago and rediscovered today, is that in simple terms, it makes you feel better. Like, I woke up today feeling pretty terrible. I was up really late last night. I had a hard time settling after the panel, so I went out to do some deliveries, and I got in late. And so this morning, and I did the meditation with the moon with Reverend Melissa at 3 a.m. my time. So I was bleary-eyed. And that was an hour. So that was from 3 to 4 my time. And so when I finally got up this morning, I was like, I don't know if I want to make this run. But then I knew that I've got 42 people who are expecting me to do what I say I'm going to do in terms of the run. And so I went for that reason, to be accountable to the other people in the fitness challenge. But I got to tell you, I left the track feeling amazing. I arrived at the track feeling terrible, and I left the track feeling amazing. And it just reminds me that some of the things that we think we know, we don't really. So in other words, my thought was rest, stay in bed, get some rest. But that isn't what made me feel better. What literally, physically made me feel better was going to the track. And so I will try to remember that the next time I'm feeling bad, even if I'm not still in the fitness challenge, next time I'm feeling bad, I will remember, I need to go exercise. That's what's going to make me feel better. Not resting, not laying down, getting active, because you're creating endorphins and other neurotransmitters within the body that help you feel better. You're helping your body help itself. So, you know, it's easy to say, it's hard to remember. It's easy to say, hard to remember, but I feel much better now having done my mile. So that said, the hero update. So the sock drive and the t-shirt drive is still going well. Shout out to Vanessa, who just got some socks, and she doubled, which means that she not only purchased a pair, but she's donating the pair that she purchased. So thanks to Vanessa, we got two pairs of socks, hero socks, going to Unhoused St. Louis. It's a nonprofit in St. Louis that works with the Unhoused, and they do a constant sock drive, so I'm giving to them. And shout out to Lenora for getting socks and the hero t-shirt. She got the Project Love Strong hero t-shirt. So that means I'm going to be able to provide a brand new Project Love Strong t-shirt to their event, the T's and T event coming up in July. And also 50% of the proceeds will go to Project Love Strong. So excited that people are getting involved, and excited that they're talking about it in the chat. I saw some comments from both of them come up last night in the panel. So I'm excited that the word is spreading. Oh, did I tell you that? I don't think I mentioned this. So I went jogging with a group. I've become a part of Black Men Run, and there's a sister organization, Black Women Run, and then there's another running group in East Nashville called East Nasty. That's a slang for East Nashville, and I got recognized there as the guy selling hero socks. I hope I didn't say that already, but if so, bear with me because I'm still excited about it. And she's like, yeah, you're the guy selling the hero socks. So it's just great to know that the word is trickling out, that people are finding out about this hero movement, hero ministry. So checking my notes. Yeah, I think that's it. Quick show. I am grateful for all the birthday wishes. They've been popping up in the chat here and also on the panel. I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful to have had this birthday experience of being in service. I can't recommend it enough. Go out there and make your birthday of service. And if you're anything like me, and you have high expectations of what other people should do for you for your birthday, being of service will take that away. It will absolve you of that feeling, and it'll move you in a different direction. So I can't recommend it enough. So just a reminder, we did do meditation with the moon at 3 a.m. my time, 4 a.m. Eastern. So Rev Melissa will not be on at 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern today. The sip with Rev Melissa was the meditation with the moon at 4 a.m. And the moon was amazing. The strawberry moon was amazing. I took photos. You know what? I'll load them into the system, and I'll pop up a photo on Monday when I return for the 16th episode of The Hero Show. So till then, have a great weekend. Keep doing. Be a hero. Be your own hero. And remember that now is better than perfect. Later.